Hi, I'm Wera. Today I rewatched an old Drawfee video where they did this challenge behind me on the screen. It's called the Challenge Challenge, and there's 6 different ways to draw a character, and I decided that I would do it too. My friend Kara suggested that I do my raccoon avatar, so here we go. All right, this is the From Memory Challenge. I've already recorded this voiceover like 3 times, so forgive me if I sound a little done. Main thing is that this version of my Pngtuber that I am drawing from memory is a little bit more cartoony and maybe a little more early 2000s animation than the original. The line art I does not have as much line width as I usually do, which I think is really interesting. I also don't tend to... Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that. Very little foreshortening on the arm, which is also interesting, as you can see from the Pngtuber in the right-hand corner there. Also, the mouth is different. I gave her a little lip. Very cute. Also, I don't know where I got that from, but throughout this entire process, I make the ears dark on this Pngtuber, despite the fact that I made a huge deal about not making the back end of the ears dark because it made animating in Pngtuber, I think that's how you say it, it made it really difficult to animate. Interesting that I seem to think that for some reason, but all of the colors are very dark. I apparently remember all of her coloring as being extremely dark, which is interesting. But yeah, the face is very cartoony in a way that I actually don't like. I was complaining about it the entire time because I was on call with Kara, which you'll see here in a second, because I left in some very loud laughing at one of the later challenges. But yeah, I for some reason think that for some reason I just think it's very dark. I don't know why that is. Oh well, it doesn't look bad. It's just not my Pngtuber. It looks like that one raccoon from that one video game. I don't remember what it's called now. I'll have to look it up. Or you probably know what I'm talking about. Oh, and here I am doing that coloring method that I'm in love with right now. I wanted to do it for Chimera Academy, but I've decided maybe not. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm about to leave you because I left in some audio that I thought was very funny for the next challenge, which is the left-handed challenge, which is my non-dominant hand, by the way. Okay, and now I have to do all of that with the opposite hand.
You're the one who decided this was a thing you were going to do.
I'm glad that you told me to do it. My critter. I'm glad. I'm so glad, because this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay.
Oh God, what were you going to do originally?
Sanji.
Oh no.
Yeah. Or his sister. I hadn't quite decided yet, but I mean, she's basically a boy version. She's basically a girl version of him, except she's pink. And her eyebrow goes the other way. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Not a terrible start. This is okay. Nope, bad.
Oh no.
Oh, bad.
And you're right-handed normally, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always found this really fascinating. I find that right-handed people have a much harder time using their other hand.
Yeah. Which makes sense because you guys have more practice using your other hand, because the world is not meant for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have to color like this. Ah! I mean, it's recognizable. I'm not sure which way to hold the pen. Okay. I'm worried about the line art.
The line art more than the coloring.
Yeah. I can slap some color down. It'll be okay. Oh my god. My arm's getting tired. I've got to hurry and record this before my heater turns back on. So we're just finishing up the left-handed challenge. Sorry if me screaming, laughing was really loud. I tried to give a bunch of warnings. Also, sorry about all my mouth noises. I don't know what's up with that. I'm trying to get all of them out, but as I'm editing this video, I realize that I am the queen of mouth noises. Oh my gosh. I forgot how funny this looks. Apparently, if I ever need to simulate a child's drawing, all I have to do is use my non-dominant hand. Oh no, I completely forgot. Oh no. Okay, so this is the 1 minute challenge. I ended up doing this one for a full minute, and you're gonna get the full experience. So we're gonna sit here for 60 seconds, and I'm gonna hope that my heater doesn't turn on. If it does, I am so sorry, but I'm tired of recording this voiceover. Aw, kinda looks like a little Animal Crossing character. I was not thinking while I was drawing this at all, which is bad. You should be thinking while you're drawing. It should not be a brainless activity if you do the kinds of things that I normally do, which is comic and illustration work. Your brain should normally be working. Hey, we're at 40 seconds. That's awesome. Oh no. Was that another mouth noise? No! Yeah, Kara was on the call doing this one for me. Should be almost over. There we go. All right. And this was the mouse challenge, and this brought me back to the days of yore, ye olde okeki boards. I did not tend to hang out there much. I had a terrible time using a mouse up until I was probably a senior in high school, which is when I started line arting my sketches with the mouse because I didn't have a tablet at the time. I had one in middle school, weirdly enough, but my dog ate the cord. So I did not get another one of those until I went off to college and art school and all of that. I think this turned out really cute. It really looks a lot like a like something from Parappa the Rappa. Did anyone play that game? Is that something people still know? Here we go. Here's the reference. Yes, drawing my Pngtuber from reference. Yes, because that's exactly what I'm doing. Yep. Yep, there's definitely not a reference on my second screen. I think I'm very funny. Am I funny? Please say I'm funny. I worked so hard to make this funny. I did like how this raccoon turned out. It was really cute. The coloration is inaccurate, but that's because I was using my Pngtuber colors. Because of course this is a from my reference of my Pngtuber, of course, the one on the screen that you are seeing, and definitely not me looking at a real raccoon. Well, a picture of a real raccoon. I guess I could go outside and rustle around the dumpster. That seems like a good way to get rabies, though. Please don't mess with raccoons. They have vectors for rabies, especially if you are in the United States. I don't know how bad it is up in Canada. I wish I'd kind of made more of the whiskers to kind of be a little hinky, but this is cute too. Originally, I was gonna do my traditional markers with this, but I was really running out of steam by the end of the challenge, and Cara was about to go to bed, and I really needed somebody to sit with me while I was doing this. Oh, is there more mouth noises? I'm having a terrible time. I have a cold, so every time I try to swallow, it's just disgusting. It's nasty. Here we go. I ended up changing these colors. I kind of wish I hadn't because I actually really like them now. I hated them at the time. Yeah, I made them a lot darker to be a little more accurate to how a raccoon really looks. But overall, I think it turned out really cute. I posted it on Blue Sky. I should post it on Tumblr. I always forget to post things to Tumblr these days, which is sad because I feel like I spend more time on Tumblr than I spend on anything else. Because I don't just sit and scroll through Blue Sky unless I'm looking for something specifically or I'm checking on the artists I like. Or I'm about to post something, to be honest. Aww. Hello, I am definitely not a vector for rabies. Do you want to be friends? Do you want rabies? I say that, like, raccoons are a really important part of the ecosystem and all of that, but they just have all these PSAs locally about how they have rabies, so I think about it a lot. It's kind of it's a meme in our family, is what I should say. And I'm almost done. It's really cute. And did you like my joke? Did you like it? Please say you liked it. If you didn't like it, lie. I liked what I did with the eyes there. It was really cute. There we go. And we're done. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And you have a good day, okay?